Welcome, it is match day. This is Back of the Net and we are stateside. My name's Sam Davis.
My name's Tom Jordan.
Excuse these bird sounds in the background. It is, what time is it now? 7:40 in the morning on the day of the Wrexham game.
Yes.
So we're putting this out in the morning. It's going to be in the afternoon,
I think
US
so.
time.
Yeah, I think so. I think that makes sense. I mean, God knows how far we travelled and the birds still flock around me. So it's lovely to see. But yeah, no, look forward to match day, mate. It's weird.
How are you getting used to this time zone thing? Because I'm thinking like the content that we need to put out is like, it's not just about the content, but it's also like when you're having WhatsApp chats and there's been like 63 unread messages when you wake up in the morning, like what are these people? Of course.
Yeah, it's bizarre. And obviously, you know me, yesterday I was kind of thinking, oh my God, the darts is on. I was like, I'm having like a coffee. Oh, this is really weird. Yeah. And things like that where I'm just so used to like watching the darts on the telly like in the evening. It was just really, things like that are really strange. It's it's completely different. I've never been here, so it's it does feel a bit alien at the moment, but I think going to an away day and having a proper football day will feel a little bit more like home.
Yeah, absolutely. So look, it's in Santa Barbara. We're staying near Pasadena. So where we are, we're about an hour away from Los Angeles Airport. Driving from LA Airport to where we are now was an experience. Just about managed to get used to driving on the wrong side of the road.
Yeah,
let's put it out there right now. And then later on today, or in about an hour and a bit, we're going to be driving to Santa Barbara to cover the game. Look, I'm going to level with you. I've no idea what the vlog's going to be like. 'Cause there's all these like emails I'm getting about not taking cameras in and stuff like that. So maybe a case of using my phone. So if my camera does get confiscated, I don't know where I can leave it. So we'll have to play it by ear. But what we are looking forward to doing is chatting to so many fans that have got in touch, mate, and there have been tons that watch the channel. It's overwhelming in a way that there are just these names that pop up, and it's like I didn't even know about you, and you watch us all the time. It's so nice.
No, it's really nice. It's going to be nice there's probably going to be a lot of people that we've seen the names, and loads of support for the channel and love Bournemouth and all that, but probably haven't been able to chat football in person and actually meet them in person. So that's going to be a really nice thing, I think, before the game. So the whole part of it should be really good, and then watch the boys get the job done.
You know what's not particularly great though, mate, is the news that I woke up to this morning about Tyler Adams.
There you go.
So what's going on here? This guy like rarely played last season. He had a handful of appearances, if that. And wake up to hear the news that he looks to be injured. He's going to miss the start of the season. Could be out for some time. That's so Bournemouth, isn't it? It is. But apparently there might have been a few decisions that contribute to where he's at now, including playing in the Copa America. Yeah,
what it sounds like, which you kind of think, okay, that does make sense. You don't know how much truth is in it, is that we all know he had injury problems and he's been carrying them. And it seems like, he's big for his national team, isn't he? And it means a lot to him, and he's the skipper and all that stuff. And it sounds like he kind of put himself through the pain barrier, took a risk to play in a few games for America. And unfortunately, that's, which was the risk he took. And, I don't know where the kind of go ahead has been, if that's the America Bournemouth, for how that's worked. We don't know. But he's obviously struggled because of it. America also didn't have a great time in Copa America.
No, that's true.
So who knows? It could have even been worse if they had got through and played more games. But it's a real shame, mate. And I just hope that Leeds fans are laughing a little bit. He was known to have a bit of an injury, kind of record that wasn't great. I just hope that this is one of them things that they kind of thought, okay, that could have happened. He was carrying one, and we can get him back, because at the moment we lost Stanislas, we lost Fredericks, we've got Tyler Adams. It feels a little bit, it's frustrating, but you don't want to be injured.
And this would have been the ideal, like, in terms of getting all the ducks in a row, coming to, where Bill Foley has got his hotel and his winery business and all that kind of stuff is basically his home. Great to see Wrexham as well, all this kind of stuff. And then the US men's national team captain,
he would have been the poster boy
as well. He would have been the poster boy. And he can't even play, so it feels like there's a missed opportunity. But you know what, though? There is something that's happening. Whether he's going to be here or not, we don't know. But we saw a tweet on Instagram. New kit, maybe? Well, it's going to be a special edition kit by the sounds of it. 125th year anniversary celebration kit. Michael B. Jordan's the one that's behind it. I sort of did wonder up to this point, what's he really done?
Yeah, I know. Yeah, it's weird, isn't it? It is strange. We don't know all the ins and outs on that side of it.
He does a few Instagram posts once in a while.
Yeah, and I think also for Bournemouth, it's Wrexham probably. We might have some Wrexham fans watching because we're playing them later, and I wonder if they had a bit of this at the start, that it's so alien. They're kind of like, what is going on? Because it just feels so new. So we kind of I'm trying to kind of embrace it and kind of think, let's see what happens, because
Yeah.
I don't know what all's going on. But yeah, the kit stuff is interesting and intriguing as well. So yeah, we haven't got a new one for fans to all be wearing for this game, but hopefully around the corner, mate.
So 12-second video on Instagram. We're going to show it to you. It's obviously made by AFCB, so copyright to them and all that kind of stuff, but hopefully they won't mind us basically promoting their kit for free. Tom,
Yeah.
I'm going to play the video. It's not going to have any audio, but I want you to just give me a reaction for what you see in 12 seconds. So it looks to be from the first frame
Yeah.
that they're going to be taking you through the eras. So let's
Does.
have a look what we got here.
I just noticed I see the word chew, but now it's cherries. Yeah,
Yeah.
good. Oh, that's quite cool, isn't it?
All the different crests,
yeah,
like it.
Yeah, get it.
But they've
good.
got a special crest.
Yes.
And this was confused by some people as being the new Cherries crest. That's not the case, right?
Right, yeah, no, that's not going to be the case. We have changed not that long ago, really, haven't we?
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah, I think it is just like, what's the word, commemorative,
Yeah.
that's the word?
Lovely word.
Yeah, but I actually quite like it. I think it's quite a cool little design. But yeah, it's not a bad change. It's special edition kit, as they say, Michael B. Jordan. So that was kind of murmured to be something that could potentially happen anyway, wasn't it? Feels like a while ago. So yeah, see what happens with that, mate. But I don't know, we've always been a club that I think we were speaking about this the other day, that have had good kits. I always think we do quite well. So I'm optimistic.
I was saying to you yesterday, actually, like being a Bournemouth fan where you've got basically two primary colours that are used 50% each. It's not like, say, your Man United's where it's got to be 95% red, 5% white. What can you really do with that? With ours, we can do various different things, like vary the widths of the stripes. You remember the zigzaggy stripes not so long ago as well. So
doesn't have to have stripes. Like it kind of, and I think we've mixed it up and not gone too far really, really well.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think it'll be another nice
I'm
one.
looking forward to seeing that. You know what, also, we're just sort of bringing you up to date. Of course, you've all seen it all on social media as well. For the women's team, Kelci Bowers has signed. She put out a tweet. I just want to talk about, okay, as a geek, the stats of this tweet, right? July the 19th, right? She didn't put it out that long ago. 8.4 million views, her putting out the tweet that says she's delighted to be back at AFC Bournemouth on a what seems like a short-term deal. There wasn't the mention of loan, there wasn't any mention of kind of how long she's staying for, but obviously she's done well for the women's team. She's a fullback, is she?
I believe so, and it sounds like I said, I haven't watched like all the games like obviously some people do, but every time like you have a little look, it seems like she gets some good like assist goals and stuff from a defensive position. It feels like she's someone that we've managed to bring in that could probably play a few levels higher. So yeah, that's a good one. I think now X are out of the way, maybe we can actually go up this time. But yeah, no, good. And I've got a song. Kelci Bowers.
Great chant. We've
Sounds like her and Marcos are getting on, which is
I was about to say she certainly put a Marcus down. A Marcus. Yeah. Anyway, but look, 8.4 million.
Imagine their kids.
Views. Oh, they would be beautiful. And do you remember one of the most viral tweets from AFC Bournemouth under Gary Neal where we stayed up? Look, guys, you knew it was coming, and it had like Thogden, it had Vizzy, it had all the people that said we're going to go down, Rory Jennings, etc. That was our most viral tweet at the time. 6.6 million views.
Wow.
In 24 hours, Kelci has managed to blow it out of the park. So look, it's big news for the women's team, and hopefully this is the season. We're going to look to do more on the women's team throughout the season. We really want to get down to more games. Saw a couple last season, especially ones at Dean Court as well. But look, if you get the chance to go down as well, maybe you want to be a cheeky touchline reporter for AFC Bournemouth's women's team for Back of the Net. Let us know. Now, we're playing Wrexham today. Fans are all excited. We're all excited. We want to do a preview classic by take a look at the head-to-head, mate. Why are we doing this? It's a friendly, but this is what Back of the Net does. We give it the proper Back of the Net treatment. And look, mate, I've got to say there are more wins for Wrexham than us by one, so they shade the record. But recently, it's been all Bournemouth, 5 wins in a row. Last game was at their place, 2005, mate.
Bloody hell.
So yeah.
Yeah, because I didn't realise, because obviously Hayter was, and I always think of James Hayter and that hat-trick, and that was 2004, wasn't it? But yeah, I think, you don't look too much into when we played them. Just know we're unbeaten against Wrexham since 2002.
Yeah, well,
so
there you go.
If that's not a good omen, I don't know, that's better than Forest, isn't it?
And I started this record since 1994, so it's basically 30 years ago.
Basically my lifetime, isn't it?
It is, but you can go back on head-to-heads and see the full record where Wrexham do look a lot better. That looks like it's important.
I was going to try and. I haven't thought about this, and I can't think of one. You know, we do sometimes when we do previews, we go, "Who's played for both teams?" I'm trying to think. There's got to be a few, but I can't off the top of my head. There's not one that comes to me.
You know, I would say like one of the Welsh. I mean, it's not Carl Fletcher, but someone like Sam Vokes-ish type person. It's not Sam Vokes.
I know what you mean.
Can someone put in the comments?
It's like a little.
If there is a, you know what? Actually, I did try to look on FB Ref for this very stat, because there's a website where you can put in all sorts of clubs and it picks out the players in comment. Pressed it and it said 404 error, so their website was broken.
Right, okay.
So I still don't know. There's got to be one.
Yeah, because it's weird. Like virtually most teams, when you said, there's always one or two that come to my head, and I'm struggling, but I know that 100% there would have been.
Yeah.
But yeah, if there's one that springs to mind straight away, just whack it in and let us know. But are you going to make me do like predicted?
No,
at least I know Tyler Adams is out. I'm one down now.
Well, I would like you to maybe. I mean, there's going to be loads of changes, of course. And it's going to be interesting to see the dynamic of the game. We know the Wrexham have got 3 games over here. They've got Chelsea and the Vancouver Whitecaps after us. But they've got quite a strong side, really. I mean, we spoke to Nathan from Rob Ryan Red podcast, one of the ones that's featured on the Welcome to Wrexham documentary, and he gave us a brief look at the team that he predicted, which is here. A few names stand out.
Yeah, no, definitely. I think what's interesting, we've been talking about Tyler Adams being out, but they have got Paul Mullin out as well, haven't they? Who's their kind of main man.
Yeah,
but yeah, they've got. I didn't realise until he came on that they've got Dobson in, which I think will be a good sign. And just looking at his stats in the lower leagues,
he was gonna play in Hungary, but then changed his mind. This is a question I said to Nathan, like, what effect this whole documentary has had on players looking to sign? You sort of think, are they signing for more than the football? But
yeah, and I also think it's that thing of, well, this a bit like we've had a little bit with, like, I know Kluivert said some things when he signed, like, it's on that trajectory, isn't it? So it's worth that project, you know, like everyone says. But yeah, there's a few players in there. I know that the goalkeeper, I don't want to pronounce it wrong. Is it Okonkwo?
Okonkwo, yeah.
He was quite highly rated in the Arsenal academy, I think. So he's one to watch.
3-year deal, I think, for him.
I think James McLean is one that will be funny to watch. I can't imagine him taking it like a friendly. He's quite a feisty one, but again, he's played at a decent standard. He's a good player. I know Ollie Palmer has been around. I always like go back to like kind of the first series of the Wrexham. I think, oh yeah, I still remember him from there. So he's kind of come on the journey. And I know Marriott's scored goals at a decent standard as well, mate.
Lee, of course, is
in the
middle of the park. So look, they've got a real
good players.
Strong. So I mean, we're not. Will we go like 4-2-3-1? I presume. And
I reckon so.
Do you think we will go one half fully strong, as strong we can go, or
no, I think
kind of blend in?
Yeah, I think it'll be a blend in both, and I think we'll have 2 11s for each half, especially with the heat first game. I think most teams would do that, so I do think that'll be the case. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think you'll think that's our first team, that's our second team, because I think that's hard to do anyway with our squad. But I don't know if. It'd be interesting to see, but I don't know if out of the people that are out here, obviously we know about Adams, I don't know if Unal or Brooks will be involved, because I know they're kind of recovering.
Yeah.
So maybe they're not going to play match football quite yet. But I think you'll see maybe Dennis one half, maybe Neto another half, or Travers or whatever. And you'll see a bit of that with all positions. Just thinking about it, it's good. We can do that really. What will be interesting, I think, is I reckon it'll probably be Kirkes one half left back, Ouattara the other one. It'll be interesting to see if we kind of think, obviously if Kirkes stays, with Kelly going, are we going, Ouattara, you're going to be a left back?
Yeah.
That'd be interesting to see if he's used that wide. There are a few little different bits. I'm looking forward to weirdly seeing Hammer Traore, seeing Roman Fev, seeing them kind of players, Anthony back, seeing them players that are on the fringe, right? You know, are they going to try and grab that shirt?
Right.
And it'll be interesting to see what we do, like I say, with Unal recovering. If Solanke plays one half, well, who's going to be, is it going to be Semenyo? Is it going to be Kluivert? Because Moore's gone.
Yeah.
Who's going to be that one that he looks at as thinking, you could play number 9?
Yeah.
So yeah, a few little interesting bits, but really it's just get some minutes in a tank, see them, and I think it'll be a little bit of a change from Southgate ball to Iraola ball, mate. So that's a bigger change than going from England or America, I think. It's
an away day, we can't wait to go on and meet the Cherries fans. Last night, so is that, I don't know what time that is in UK time, I'm not even going to try to work it out. There were a few Cherries that met up in Santa Barbara, and here's a photo that they shared. Tom, can you remember, like, these two at the front, on each side, on the left and right.
Really recognise them.
Yeah. Can you remember their names? I bet you can.
Why do you think I can?
Because
I've got good memory.
Yeah.
I don't think David, I want to say, is one of them. I don't know which one's which.
On the left, David, yeah.
Give me a clue.
They always beat us in cup competitions.
Preston. As soon as you said that, I thought, yes, I do remember.
I swear I made that joke
great.
on the vlog as well.
Yeah, you might have.
Because the last time we spoke to those two, was at the pub in Coventry.
Oh, yes, that's right. What's that bloody pub called?
The Longford Engine.
Longford Engine.
The Longford Engine.
Like outside, weren't we?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think Deborah's in that photo as well. Honestly, I'm looking forward to meeting
awesome.
all of these people and getting them on the vlog if possible. So look, we're going to be driving up in about an hour's time. So time to have brekkie, have another coffee, mate.
Yeah.
And then, get on the road. Looking forward to it. There's going to be fan cams, vlog, all that good stuff. We're doing a second look, mate. What?
Oh, of course. Second look at the pool, why not?
Shall we?
I could do
Come on, let's do it.
Got a little rubber thingy there.
Up the chairs. See you at the next one.
See you later. I just didn't realise you were telling me to say that.